nappity naps. Came from rocker.
Yeah. Knowledge is the foundation.
What up, though?
Knowledge brings wisdom.
Yes, sir.
That brings a perfect understanding. Actually, understand that.
It's time. I'm so blackity black, skin look magically waxed.
It's your boy Sasha Rock. We back.
My skin black as my gap. My hair in nappity naps. Came from scholars through the night.
Almighty was good, bro. What up, cuz?
Twist and braid. And they don't like that my fist is raised. And they don't like that I uplift them.
Another great episode of
my ancestors gave love.
Regular Cat Konvo.
Hypertension come with that though. It's part of my roots, a part of my truth. I'm just trying.
Official Cannon Marcus, salute. Thanks for being here, bro. As always, Bison, what's good? You here on time like a mug. That's what I'm talking about, bro. We got some fun tonight with a dope MC. Phenomenal. Shout out to our brother Show Rock. Bison, we gonna let the room heat up a little bit.
They don't like that my hair twist and braid. And they don't like that my fist is raised. And they don't like that I uplift and praise the most gifted ways.
Hope everybody's enjoying their week. They got the weekend is on.
That should be invested in every king. Knowledge means to know. The actions of a civilized man should manifest and make the truth bear fruit and desire for the best part of life. My blade is a testament to my career. You still hear my name year after year. My dedication can't be questioned. Every day is a lesson and mathematics. Theatrics ain't never gonna win. I stayed on my square and I forced my way in. The cowboy, I'm still now, boy. You heard? The world's back open and I'm hopping on the bird.
So blackity black skin looks magically waxed. One had the Mac in the back of the ass.
We'll have some nice conversation tonight, my brother Bison.
Came from scholars through the knowledge, these actual facts. They don't like that my hair twist and braid.
And we don't like that
my fist is raised. And they don't like that I uplift and praise the most gifted ways. My ancestors gave
yo.
Rap because I'm blackity black. 51 years proof that it don't crackety crack. Know that I'm radically that. I systematically map my DNA to continue bringing big family back. Look through my nappity nap. Sounds like clackety clack. Till I cut it down and threw on my way cappity cap. Yeah, I'm actually strapped, willing to savagely scrap. Stereotypical, but I'm emphatically black.
I'm so blackity black, skin looks magically waxed. Since pun had the Mac in the back of the act. My skin black as my gap, my hair in nappity naps. Came from scholars through the knowledge, these actual facts. They don't like that my hair twist and braid. And they don't like that my fist is raised. And they don't like that I uplift and praise the most gifted ways. My ancestors gave love.
Yo, that's the new joint for my brother Show Rock. You know, but let's get into this joint before we get it lit with my man Bison. This is my joint from my man Bison right here, though. Let's go. Let y'all know what my man's about.
Yeah, I'm trying to get right. Break bread when it's dinner time. I pray to the sky. I hope God is a friend of mine. My kinfolk been woke, they been identified. You can't live a lie, cause the truth will always come alive. Shootouts in the summertime. The heat can turn you colder than the winter. People lose their mind, now they turn.
Make sure your shit alive, yo.
Realize, you try to crucify the intro. Judas lies essential. Buddhists lie with Hindus, while the Jewish fight with Islam. Who can right what's been wrong? Many try but then no. Fools who lack the info try to prove what I have been known. Foolish pride with enjoy. You were the potential. You should live the truth, cause living lies is detrimental. Dudes is on their minstrel, moving on the tempo. You say it's a problem, I say it's not an issue. I'm cooler than the Mentos, smoother my crescendo.
Real lives, let's
Wait
go.
to the next phase, the climax, then I end yo. Rules are known to bend those. If they break, I'm in those. If you got a problem, well I know this way to send those. Lock and load the pistol, heart turn cold to igloo. You ain't got the stomach for what's coming in the end, bro. It's deeper, still it's simple. The reaper's at your window. Better say a prayer, ask the Father to forgive you. I'm trying to get right. Break bread when it's dinner time. I pray to the sky. I hope God.
This is what hip hop sound like, yo.
Been woke, they been identified. You can't live a lie, cause the truth will always come alive. shootouts in the summertime. The heat can turn you colder in the wintertime. People lose their mind, now they turning deaf, dumb and blind. But realize you try to bloodshot optics, blunt rock toxic, feeling sky high, pilot in the cockpit, smiling when I drop it, calling when I talk, man.
Bison, let me know how I sound, bro. We good?
I'm not then. Strength in my kindness, my weaknesses I'm honest. They telling true lies when they speaking on the doctrines. Deep inside my conscience, I find leeches like they monsters, and they feeding on my ego. I can't see no way to stop this. Head full of malice, heart full of callous. Spirit is divine, I'm just trying to find a balance. I accept the challenge. You know what the style is. You could catch a fade, I ain't talking about a stylist. Demonstrate balance, meditate on islands. Talk is still cheap, so I'm known to practice silence. Never make a promise, so I never break a promise. And I learned that from the OGO, he showed me what a don is. Trying to get right, break bread when it's dinner time. I pray to the sky, I hope God is a friend of mine. My kinfolk been woke, they been identified.
Cannon Market is my man Bison. He's about to join us for this conversation.
Shootouts in the summertime. You can turn you colder in the wintertime. People lose their mind, now they turning deaf, dumb and blind. But realize you're trying to get by. They say the limit is the sky. I'ma build a rocket ship, we'll see how far this thing goes. I've been broke, been I keep it secret so that day I die.
We're gonna have Bison join us real quick. Not real quick, about this is what it's about tonight. Oh.
Yay.
Bro. Listen, man.
Yeah.
My brother Bison is in the building Friday night. The regular cat Konvo. Salute, my G. Thank you for being here tonight.
For sure, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, you actually picked my favorite song in particular, bro, on the album.
Yo, it's immediate energy, man. Listen.
Yeah.
Look. Let's give everybody the feedback, because for real, we gotta give our brother Show Rock some love. I know he busy tonight, you know what I mean? And but listen.
Shout out to Rock.
Let's and I'm glad that you're a real dude, man, because what you said, we gotta make sure we get that joint some love. And
yeah,
I love the fact that, because I always start off with the artists that I'm gonna have on, showing their music love and all that, but that's the love. He was like, yo, let's get that joint on, that's our brother. He's phenomenal, bro. And Show Rock is the one that put us in touch.
Yep.
And he did it in a week ago. It was all good. A week ago, right?
Super quick. He just tagged me in your post. You was talking about the mixtape. He tagged a gang of artists that I know.
Yes.
Right away, I was like, yo, put me on the mixtape. Put me on, you know what I mean? Get me on it.
And it was just so fire, man, because Show Rock has been a true supporter of my podcast. Shout out to my partner, DJ. He's been a supporter of DJ and I with the radio station. Just like a Fishy Kingdom Market, Shout out to Rap Seminar. Shout out to everybody who's joining us tonight,
Rap Seminar in the building,
Salute, you know what I mean? And Show Rock put me in touch with you. You sent me the album, and I've been rocking that album all week, and I was just like, yo, oh my gosh. I was like, I can't wait for this, you know what I'm saying? So, thank you for being here tonight, bro.
No doubt. I want to give some flowers to Rock too, real quick, because he's so supportive of the whole community in general. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's always out supporting, and he does so much on his own. You know what I'm saying? He's like a machine when it comes to pumping out these albums and these features and all of that. And he's just making sure that he's always being seen somehow. And he's never taking no breaks, man. So salute to that dude, bro. Seriously, he's out here working, one of the hardest workers and the hardest barsmiths in the industry right here, bro.
And what I love about Show is that he's willing to help anybody. People, we always, in hip-hop, you hear that about a hoarders of information, and that's not who this dude is. Yep. Anybody that don't know, follow Show Rocker, because those, let me tell you real quick, those joints is real. You know what I mean? He be dropping juice for everybody. Shout out to my lady Jess, has just joined the building in here.
What up, Jess?
We hear my brother Bison. So, Bison, let's get started with you, brother. Let everybody know where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Talk
I mean, I was born in the Bronx, and I lived in a lot of areas in New York, but I moved to Florida real early. I was 11 years old when I moved out to Florida. I've been to Tampa ever since. But you can't ever take the Bronx out of me. You know what I'm saying? So I carry that with me. But
salute to that, man, because I'm from Mount Vernon, so it's the same thing. So it's like I'm in Connecticut now, but I'm always Mount Vernon. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right there,
Oh shit! So you in Connecticut? That's where Rock is too. Okay.
Yeah, you know, and that's what it is. That's why he and we're gonna connect. It's just like I said, he's down for everything that's moving the culture forward. You know what I mean? And shout out to my Ghost Squad is jumping in here. You know what I mean? Some dope artists. You know, we gonna connect about that. Yours truly, Tony Downs. My whole crew is in here now. You know,
peace, everybody, peace.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about what got you started with this thing of ours called hip hop, man. What got you into it, Bison?
Yo, I mean, I was born into a whole family of musicians. Everybody either sang or they played an instrument or they, you know, somehow, you know. And,
yeah.
I mean, they always, all of them had like a business that they did, but they all did music at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Right, and shout out to my cousin, Rap Seminar Rob, who's in the building right now. Really, if you want to get real, he the reason I rap, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the real reason. Yeah, he put me on to all of the rap shit, and he was the first person that I saw actually rap their own rap. You know what I'm saying? And then that sparked it off, like, oh shit, can I do that? And he's like, yeah, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's really where it started, was Rap Seminar. I can't even lie, bro.
That's real right there. You know what I mean? Because was it a situation where you just saw, what was it about what he was doing? Was it the melody? Was it just you was so fascinated with him putting those words together?
Now, I'm gonna be real. Just to be honest. Like, I looked at him like, you know, when you're a kid and you look up, you got people you look up to. He was just somebody I looked up to, and we actually lived together for a time while we were young. So it became like a brother. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And really, I just like what he was doing. I'm just trying to impress big bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, show you, I could do this shit too. You know what I'm saying? And
yes.
And so that was my entryway into it. You know, and he's if you know anything about Rap Seminar, he's a historian with this. Yeah, he studies this deep in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lives and breathes this. And you know, shout out to him. He retired from his position as a professor in a university, and now he's actually started a whole university with Mickey Fax and Chilla Jones and all that. And he's actually living the dream that we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, years back. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking years, like at least a decade. He's been saying, yo, I want to teach, but I want to teach this shit. You know what I mean?
And let me tell you something, man. Rap Seminar, first of all, my brother DJ, the other half of Regular Cat Konvo is in the building, so we got to shout him out because he's the one. He's like, we moved together as a team, and he's the one that got us connected with you, Sherrock, Rap Seminar. And I watched Rap Seminar break down bars last week. He saw me in there, and I was just so amazed at what he brought it together. It was like Hamlet, like, you know what I mean? Like Macbeth, like he made you. I don't even know sometimes, and there's no disrespect to anyone he breaks down, but I'm like, I don't even know if they realize how deep.
Nobody does, bro. Listen, we break down bars the way we break down bars, right?
Word.
I get it. But he in the way that they breaking these bars down is in a way we couldn't even begin, bro. Like, we're really, not to knock any of us, but we're actually elementary. Like, a lot of us, we're doing high level writing, but we don't even know we're doing it. Like, we out writing, you know, all of the ancient writers, all of the gods that, shout out to them, but we're out writing them right now. We just don't know. We just, you know, it's an evolution. And now some people that were breaking down those early poets. Now Rob is starting to say, yo, check out the new generation of poets. Like, we could break this down way deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe that they're about to break through and change the whole literary writing, creative writing, and education completely. They're about to turn it up, bro. Like, you know, like all of the advanced techniques that they do is like way beyond what they're studying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing, bro.
Because what he's doing is just like I said, I was in there like this, like, I mean, you couldn't see me because I was just in the room, but when he was breaking it down, I was like, oh my gosh. And shout out to my brothers, Shot Stimuli and Bulwark Brown, because they got the No Bars Off where they break down songs as well.
Word.
I mean, but it's just like, that's why I love the intricacies, and Shot's one of the top-notch MCs as well. So to get it from him is dope. And Rap Seminar, I'm sure that they all know each other. You know what I mean? I'm the new guy.
If they don't, they need to. Anybody reviewing or doing any breakdowns, You got to hear, because not to knock anybody else doing it, because I respect anybody that is out here reviewing. All your opinions matter and all that. But with Rap Seminar and with Pendulum Inc., like they've made it like a curriculum, you know, and they tied in what they would do in the university and tied it into rap. So it's less opinionated, it's less opinions. You know what I'm saying? It's based more on.
It's like if you was in school, like you had to break down, like I said, Hamlet and Macbeth, and when your English teacher's like, okay, so this is what they do. That's what I got. I was just like, and I was tuned in. I hope to one day, Rap Seminar, have you up here, and we're just gonna grab a verse and have you show everybody what we're talking about, man. And I'm telling you, this is not like anything you've ever seen. You know what I mean? You know, so shout out to him, man. But I want to bring
shout out to my brother Sunday. He's like, why you hating on my review show? That's my brother High Sunday. Shout out to the super right there. Yeah. He knows what's up though. Yeah, High Sunday himself even got his bars analyzed by Rap Seminar. He has mad respect. High Sunday, he's joking. He's like, I mean, he loves it. We know what's up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this, man. With you, like, Bison, like, when you coming up, you know, your cousin got you into it. But when did you, and I ask everyone this, when did you feel that you was ready to get behind a mic and record? Like, because I know it takes some time, you know what I mean?
Nah, man, my family, they taught me early, like my father and mother, they were pastors, and they like also not only just pastors, they would lead the worship, and since 4 or 5 years old, they were putting me on stage, and just like, cause I was running all around the church, and they like, yo, we got to get this guy. Like, I'm running up on stage. All right, let's put this. Come on, you want to be up here? All right, let's go. And so next thing you know, I'm singing for the whole church, and you know what I'm saying? I'm only 4 or 5 years old, so early on, I knew like I love the mic. I you know what I'm saying? And I started singing, but I switched to rap at some point and never turned back. It was 9 years old. I did my first rap, and I didn't write it. It was like I did a cover, you know what I'm saying? And then my parents let me get on stage and do it at 9 years old, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, 9 years old and I'm a son of a preacher. I can't remember, but that's the only line that sticks with me. That's the only line that sticks with me right now. But you know, like I'm on stage like saying that, you know? And then 11 years old is when I actually penned my first shit. And I'm like, yo, Bobby, check this shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I showed him my rap, dog, and it's been you know, history ever since then, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. It's crazy because it's like when you go through that, you know, your first penning it, and you know, you basically was introduced to the stage early. So stage fright and all of that, if you had it, it was worked out at an early age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's big because, you know, we have some of the nicest MCs that can freeze up. You know what I mean? And it's part of it happens sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with you, you know, you're getting that out early, and you know, you're writing. Now, like you're recording. Like, when did you feel like it was ready to get to the booth and record songs, but like that?
Yo, no lie, I started early, dog. Like 11, 12 years old, I was in my first rap group, and I don't know if I ever said this on live before, but my first rap group, I was in this group called Exile. And it was like with 3 other dudes, and they were all like 16, 17, 18, and I'm like 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? And Rob, if you're here, remember we used to go to Dimensional Sound Productions. Like they would take me there. They found me like I was like a star. They're like, yo, damn, this little, and I was rapping Christian rap. You know what I'm saying? But it was like hood, like when they started doing Christian rap, like. That's the church I was going to. It was like a Christian hip hop church. Is like, you know, and we started this. It was a bunch of little hoodlums that was trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, that was spiritual hoodlums, we could say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and they took me under their wing, and they took me to my first studio like 12, and we used to go to different churches. And since I was this little kid rapping, you know, like the crowd went crazy. Anytime you see like a little kid up there hanging with the older dudes,
Right. He always was that style.
Yeah. It just didn't matter. Like you just gonna be like, yo, who was that kid? Did y'all see that kid? Like they could have been the illest MC in the building, but like they gonna give him respect, but they all gonna remember, yo, there was this little kid I saw, like, you know. So that shit gave me hella confidence early. You know what I'm saying? Like real early. But I only stayed like a faithful dude so long. Like by the age 13, I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? I was in the streets and like I stopped going to church and you know what I'm saying? Like I became what they say the preacher's son becomes, you know, and
yeah. But you want to know something that's crazy, because as I'm listening to the album, and we're going to get into that, you know, you telling how you came up, you can hear it in your music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's great because the bars, the bar work, but you stand strong in your faith as well, and it's like you don't shy away from it.
no,
you know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
That's something you've always done in your music. Is like, or you just been able to teeter the line. You could go, because there's joints on there where, as we just hear and realize, it's hard joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you always maintain, you know, your faith and everything as well.
Yeah, man. I would, no matter how much evil shit I did, like the more evil shit I did, like so it would draw me closer to the word and to God and to learning. And growing up, the only religion I really studied was the Bible. The only book I picked up, you know, like my father used to make me to learn to read. He didn't let me read kids' books. He'll make me read the Bible. I ain't know what I'm reading, but he'll make me read chapters out the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like 7, 8 years old. That's what I was using to learn to read. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was well versed in all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I probably would have been one of the illest Christian hip hop artists ever if I would have just stuck to that. You know what I'm saying? But I always questioned it. Like I always had questions about a lot of, like, there was so many inconsistencies that I would see early, but I had this reverence from my father that I would have never challenged him, you know what I'm saying, until years later, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And years later, man, growing up, man, I started to challenge him on a lot of things where, you know, they say the Bible, you know, Jesus Christ this is the way, the only way, the truth, and the light. No man shall come to the Father. You know how that go. And I started realizing, man, yo, a lot of these people are saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? As you start exploring it, and this album is like a mature me, where I'm like, I just get it now, and I see how it's all connected.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to portray was like that childhood dream that I had, where I saw myself as a superhero as a child. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
But I struggled with that. You know what I'm saying? And I gave up on that a lot. Had a family, did all kinds of things that I maybe put a focus somewhere else. But then, like, there was this resurgence right when the pandemic came. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
It's like, I don't know. And it wasn't just me, man. It's a lot of people that, like, during the pandemic, you know, we all started finding an outlet to hear. You know.
Listen, so you had to just to get through it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, I mean, a lot of us locked down. You know what I mean? In the home, you know, it made relationships stronger. It tested them. You know, so you have to find other outlets besides just that person who you banging things off all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, so bring, you know, the story all together from there till now, to that time around the pandemic. Like before that, I was doing music, but I was ready to give up. I was ready to retire. And rap seminars like, yo, look, I hear you, but please just give me one more album. You know what I'm saying? He's like, let me pick the beats. Let's go back to the golden era, back to when you was 15, 16, when I made my first mixtape, and I was calling myself Bison. I made a mixtape, but he's the only one that had the only copy left.
He said he still got it. I saw him say
he still got it. Yeah. So he was like, let's go back to that. And that's the golden era. That when I made that, it was like 98, 99. And I was jacking beats. I was just jacking beats. Like, and you know what I would do is I would take the CDs and that I had, right, and put it in my karaoke rock. What up? I said, hey, yo.
Shout out to Show Rock, man.
Yeah,
He probably made it in, word.
My cousin got me a karaoke machine, the one that got the CD player and the tape deck, right?
Yeah,
So I will get all of the illest hip-hop albums that are out, and I will find where they're not rapping, and I just record. I'll record on the tape deck, and I loop
Y'all
it.
remember that.
Loop it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Like, and that's how I make my beats, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then I recorded myself on that shit. I made a whole album, bro, and it was this Bison album. It's called The Golden Child, you know? And yeah.
Real
so
quick,
that was the spark. What's up?
Yeah, because I know he said Show Rock is out with the wifey, but he wanted to come through and show us love. So listen, happy anniversary to Show Rock and wifey. You know what I mean? Thank you for stopping through, man.
Yo.
You know, we're gonna get up with him soon too. You know,
yo, we played your joint earlier, man. We started it up, right? Tell him.
Yeah, we had to start right with a salute, man. We started right with yo, listen.
Yeah.
Show Rock, we're gonna talk, man, because like I said, he's one of the great dudes in hip hop for everyone. You understand?
Yeah,
for the culture.
Yeah,
so.
he's the new alpha over at Dominion Cypher. Shout out to that. We went all the way to the end. It was me and him head to head. And my man, my man got it. And now he the fourth alpha over at Dominion. We gonna see what they about to do next in this alpha era is all I'm saying.
Yo, listen, that's gonna be fun, man. Listen,
hey,
like I said.
And we got produced by Den in the building.
Luke, man, we just missed them, man. When they was, but listen, they didn't know we was gonna start off with the heat. You know what I'm saying?
But since we there, let me just say this too. Shout out to Pony, bro. That's the pride in NY. All right,
okay.
this is a collective of artists that started from Dominion Cyphers. All right, we met 2021 during the whole pandemic. This is back to the subject of the pandemic.
Word.
It was a platform that started, and they was making teams, and there was a team that was Pride of New York. And long story short, about 12 of us all ended up on the team, you know, and we was killing it, bro. We was just killing it. Like season 2, season 3, even now season 4. You know what I'm saying? The last 4 was all Pony, and then it was just the last 2. But like Pony had already won. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Pride of NY, man. As royalty, as my nigga Digga Den, Jay to the Star, Life, Show Rock, obviously, Spec Arson, Cineas, The Fire. Who else we missing? Hardy. Who else? Somebody help me if I'm missing. Anybody else? D Rhymes. Yeah, man. It was so many of us, bro. And I feel like I'm missing somebody, but we good.
It's always like that. You at the end, you're like, dang, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rap Seminar, I got you, man. We got these in production soon. He loves the hat. I appreciate that, man. You know, this
MCS. I'm so sorry. Yes, MCS. MCS was the captain that actually brought us all together. So that's foul that I miss.
No disrespect. It's just that when you try to get them all out, you know.
Thank you.
I want to talk about your style, man, because honestly, when I listen to you, and I'm getting a lot of the answers just in our conversation. You know, it's you mentioned something about you felt like a superhero. Now, when I listen to the album, I love how you change tempos, you change flows, and you have some of that, and it sounds like you coming through the door, kicking it in like some superhero shit, you know? Yeah. So was that all in purposely done?
Bro, you definitely would be a great review. I know we just met. I'm sure this is what you do is review and because you nailed it, bro. Like back to what I was saying, when you hear did you hear the intro? I don't know if you got to so you hear the child, and you hear me actually telling like a story that really happened. Like I really thought I could fly. Like I tried to jump out the window. I actually busted my chin. I got stitches that I hide under my you know what I'm saying? Still to this day, like I jumped out a 2-story window, and then you know how we got basements in NY and shit. So it was actually 3 stories because I jumped out the front of the front window. You know, say you walking up the steps, right? And you know when you walk up, you got the windows all around. But before that, you go this way to the left, you go down to the basement, right? I jump out the window from there and fall to the basement. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I could fly, dog. I left and I busted my chin. I did, you know what I mean? But that didn't stop me. Like they stitched me up and they had to barricade the windows because I kept trying to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's adamant. You like, this is gonna happen. He's gonna pop off.
yeah, like, yo, peace to King Saul, who's in the building right now, who just popped.
Everybody,
yeah, he's the artist behind this shit right here, and many more. But yeah, man. So that was the whole meaning of the album, was that feeling that I had as a child is still in me, even now, even through all of the drama that I faced.
Right.
I'm ready to quit on music, but then my hero from the beginning, my cousin, was like, nah, man, look, let's do one more, bro. Give me one more, but just follow me. Like,
right.
Bro, I had done probably like 400 songs of it, just experimenting, trying the new generation rap, the old generation, trying, just doing all kinds of stuff.
Trying to find your niche.
But that was only to build me for this album that I did here. When my cousin was like, let's go back to the old the golden sound, bro. That's what this was. You know what I mean? You can see the album cover here, right here. That my cousin.
Everybody, that's Bison's Revenge. That's the album that's out now. Roy, I love the artwork, man. But you know what it is, though? I love the album because you, like I said, you already answered so much early in our conversation. But for me, like I said, and I wear my age on my sleeve. And shout out to my brother Hate Graham. He's one of the dudes I came up with MCing. We put in work here. Shout out to my homegirl Shay.
Oh yeah, Hate Graham. Shay, what's goody? Thank you for being here.
When I hear your album, I hear you flow, how you can go from ripping mics to just harmonizing. It gives me the vibe of DV alias Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's the era I come up like, and he's with Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, how he would harmonize. But he never harmonized and then brought it back to like boom, boom, like you do. You know what I mean? So that's where it's different.
Right.
But when you're writing, when you write in your bars, do you know you're gonna do that in the flow, or sometimes is it when you're recording it, that's when you feel it?
Yeah, man. Look, I here's the truth, bro. First, I had a setup studio that my boy let me borrow because he, long story short, he was getting locked up and he had studio equipment. He's like, yo, hold it down. So I had it by accident, and I was able to practice hearing my voice a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, I started as a singer. Even though I'm not the greatest singer, I learned a lot about singing. And all of my sisters are amazing singers. If you hear, there's a song on here called The Light, and all of my sisters are on there. Shout out to Second Chance. And my nieces, if you hear any singing on like All God and like what's the other, I can't remember, but that's my niece Destiny.
Okay. So it's all family. That's all
family. Everybody on the album, featured on the album, is family. Even the only two rappers, they're like family, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and they're not in they're not in this community as much. But point being is that I'm good with the singing, and I'm good with that, and I just practice, bro. Like I practice hearing how I sound, and then I linked up with my producer Tai Chi. Shout out to Tai Chi. He's the one who did all the recording for Bison's Revenge. But before that, I recorded probably 300 songs with Tai Chi.
Okay.
I only put out.
You already started that.
Yeah. I only put out maybe 20. I only showed 20 out of 300 songs that I did with him. Consider that all just preparation, man, and just learning how to manipulate my voice. You know, and when I write, a lot of times before I write, I'm writing the cadences and the melodies before I start putting the words there.
Okay.
You know, and that's what I did with this, man. Like we actually wrote the album in a weekend. After we picked all the beats, I just wrote for a whole weekend and then rehearsed it like crazy and went to the studio, laid it all down in a week, and then I sent it to Tai Chi to just edit. He's in Atlanta. He moved to Atlanta. That's why I stopped working with Tai Chi, because he left Tampa and moved to Atlanta. And you know what I'm saying? And that's how it all came together, bro. Like practice, get in the studio, and just learn your voice, learn what you like, and that's what I did. Man.
Yeah, man. My brother DJ telling you, was like, don't be humble, telling you a goat, man. My man DJ, he is an advocate for hip hop like nobody else, man. So if he rocks with you, he's gonna rock with you.
Wait, say that one more time.
Yeah, he's like, don't be humble. He's like, let him know you tell him you're a GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Word, yo, and shout out my dude, cause yeah, my man's been rocking with me for a minute too, bro. Like,
yeah.
I for a second when Show Rock tagged me, I thought it was you. I was like, cause you got the regular cat Konvo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's .com. That's my bro. That's a Show Rock. Everybody do that,
so
man.
I was like, hold on, why I'm not following homie already, and why he don't know me yet? You know what I'm saying? But
and then I did my homework. I did my power homework. Like I said, for the moment, boom, and I was in. I was like,
Thank
okay,
you, man. Thank you.
But nah, it's one of those things. I always say this, and people will always hear me say this: great music, no matter when you find it, it's still gonna be great. I could have found that album 10 years from now, and if it's quality music, it's still gonna bang. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I believe. You know.
Yeah.
Now, like,
so I wanted to tell you too, though, is that because I saw in your caption you put it's a new album, but the truth is it's new to you, so it's new. But the truth is we coming up on the 1 year anniversary. Actually, since it's been released, July 6th, which is my grandmother's birthday. Shout out to my abuela right here, who's also, if you bought the CD, you would have this because there's a whole book pops out, you know.
Well, listen, it's gonna be on my wall, man. Listen, I do that. That's what I do. Like the artists that I support, the artists I love, they know it. Everybody know it. Like, but when I copy, I ask for autograph signed joints, man. You can go on the wall, all that. You know what I mean? That's what it is with it, you know, because that's what it is. Like, I love hip hop. This is something that I grew up in, like from the 80s, 70s. You know what I mean? I'm 45, so I've seen it all. I've seen all those eras, and I love it. And I just really feel like there's still barsmen there. Sometimes we just gotta sift through a lot of the BS, and you know that because when you tell everybody you're an MC, you know, a lot of times you probably coming up, you probably got hit with that. Everybody is, and then they got to hear you, then they got to see your consistency, and they're like, oh, okay, and sometimes you don't catch on right away. You know what I mean? Right. So, and now with this album, though, man, like you said, it's been a year now. I didn't realize that, bro. But
this album is gonna rock for the next 10 years, 10, 20. Like, I don't care who hears it, and I think it's actually gonna get better as time goes. Because as time goes, we're getting closer and closer back to, like, you already see. Like, this is just from my observation. All of the new albums that are dropping by the leaders of the industry right now, they're either showing how they're getting back to the lyrics, or they're just doing something completely different, like the Drake shit that just, like, you know what I'm saying, like Kanye going straight to Christian, or, you know what I'm saying, like Kendrick drop. His shit is lyricism, but he ain't even rapping for us either, for me anymore. Like, I feel like he's trying to, but there's a huge underground presence, bro, that and shout out to Show Rock again, the Instagram presence, you know what I'm saying, that's a big deal, and I feel like we're about to, you know what I'm saying, light it up. Like, we're gonna be the pioneers of this, you know.
And you know what it is too, because listening to Bison's Revenge, like you said when you brought up the production, when I hear that production, that gives me that gritty New York feel again. It's like, I miss that. I'm sorry, I miss that. You know what I mean? Like, anything that gives me anything like that, the nostalgia of 90s hip hop. I love it. And then the thing is,
well, shout out to Rap Seminar for that, because he chose all the production. Like, I
we gotta sit down.
He was the one sending me packs, and he like, yo, this one you should do this or that. You know what I'm saying? And he really helped design it. Like, he's like, you know, telling me, like, after I wrote, he would listen to it and be like, all right, I like that you hit this, but what themes are we missing? We got to make sure we hit these certain things. And so, like, he really helped me iron this album out, you know what I'm saying? And to me, I told him, I was like, this album, like, I want to do this and feel like I could die, and if I die, I left you everything that I got right here. Like, I gave you everything, and I didn't imagine doing anything more after this album. Like, I didn't think, like, I was just like, I'm gonna just do this because you inspired me to do it, and I'm like, I kind of like this idea, so I did it. And I never knew that it was gonna cause me to change my name, because I was going by Frank C, and I went back to Bison. Never knew that was gonna happen, and I never knew that we was gonna find that old tape, and you know what I'm saying. And now it was gonna resurrect this whole thing. I never knew I was gonna start rapping on IG with Dominion ciphers and none of that. Furthermore, I never knew, like, yo, shout out to 4 Bar. I never knew I was gonna join 4 Bar and then join and form a team called Super Heru. We go by Super Heru, all right?
Right.
And that spelled with an X instead of an S, Super Heru, and a U at the end instead of an O of hero, you know?
Right.
And so it ties into the childhood dream of me as a superhero and as Bison. And Bison is the superhero in me, you know what I'm saying? That name was given to me as a child, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so like it's all connected, bro. And like Bison, I'm not doing any solo projects this year. I put that out and that's out.
Right.
What I'm working on now is the Superhero project is about to drop.
That's
the single is called Get Illa.
Okay.
And that's dropping right around the anniversary of Bison's Revenge. It's gonna be July 2nd, I believe. That's the day we got. That single's dropping. The album coming with my dudes. High Sunday. Is High Sunday still here? Is he here still? Yeah. High Sunday. Genesis the God. All right, we about to drop. That's what's coming next. I know you ain't asked me, but that's what's coming next. And that's me.
I love it. That's a flow in the conversation because it goes right into what I am going to go to. So yeah, keep it going. We always like to ask what you got going on. What's coming?
Yeah, in 2 weeks from now, my brother's here. Good. Shout out to the Super Heru. X is up for those who know. Hey, you know what I mean? And that's what's popping right now. We dropping this single, and it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be, to me, like, this album is like the greatest group album that I've ever heard ever, bro. Like, no, you know how homies say, yo, don't be humble telling you to go, bro. This album right here is amazing, bro. Like, it's unbelievable. And I put all of the energy that I had with Bison's Revenge into this.
Okay, so I already know what you're coming with then.
Yeah. And then my boys, they not light, bro. They heavy.
They meeting that energy. They meeting that level of light.
I mean, they match. It's like we make each other better, bro. And we got some of the best music I've ever heard. Like, I promise, bro. Like, it's just gonna be out of the charts.
Listen, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to hear, because that means I'm gonna have some new Bison, which the superheroes for it. Yeah. And you know, while you're here, I just want to let everybody know, like, we spoke on it. You know, everybody that doesn't know, I spoke on. There's gonna be a Regular Cat Konvo mixtape officially coming. Yeah. And my brother Bison. Yes, listen.
Let me hear about that, bro.
One thing about you,
because I'm new to this. I'm really new to this, so please.
Yeah, I know. See, we knew to each other, but the thing is, I love that, because this is supposed to be about you, and you look at you spreading that love to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when once Show Rock saw the post, he tagged you in it. You was like, look, how can I get down, brother? Thank you for even wanting to be a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? What I do here, and because like you say, we knew to this, we knew to each other. I used to be an MC, used to rap and all of that. I got to a point where I never lost the love for this culture, but I just wanted to fall back into something else. And then, like you said, the pandemic allowed people to reinvent themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been a big fan of the hip hop. I go to shows. Everybody that I follow, like the artists I rock with, they know who I am. And shout out to my brother Sky Zoo, my brother's Torre, shout out to some of my favorite MCs. Those are my brothers. You know, Sky Zoo was my first interview. Yeah. Torre, he's been my brother. Torre helped me. Like, you understand? He went from being some of my favorite MCs to my brothers who I could look. Listen. Torre was like, no, when you get this right, this right, this right. And then he was like, you ready for me to come on? Right. You know what I mean? That's my brother Bison. So these are dudes that I'm well connected with just from loving the culture. You know what I mean? And being who I am. I never try to be anything I'm not. You know what I mean? I never, I'm a fan of this thing. So I always said when I came up with the Regular Cat Konvo, I wanted to have, I'm just a regular cat that loves hip hop. That's me. Thanks. Yeah. My hashtag, you know? And I just love to have conversations about the questions I always want to ask the artist. You know, behind, like, what goes into, what would you think when you were writing this? Like, or, things behind the music. These are questions I like to have. So this is what birthed the Regular Cat Konvo, and being able to have these great conversations with dope artists like you and being able to connect with dope artists like you, you know? Yeah, man. So, now the mixtape is just something I was brainstorming on. It was like, I want to breathe some more energy into our radio station, our website, you know what I mean? And everybody that I reached out to, like I reached out to a lot of people when I was going to get into that interview, and I haven't gotten anything negative. Everyone's been there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know, it's just the love that I just...
Bro, it's the way you present yourself. You're very inviting. It's like, it feels like, yes, come, like, no worries here. You're easy to talk to. And that's the type of energy we need, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hate shit going on, a lot of envy shit. It's refreshing to find people like you, bro, straight up.
No doubt, man. Listen, one thing I always said is I refuse to have clickbait, to have the drama, the garbage. I want people to see hip hop is still there's still love in hip hop. There's still love for the culture, for what it really stands for. You know what I mean? My brother Skies, the first episode, he said there need to be more regular cat combos. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying that because when you come up here, you don't gotta worry about, okay, you're gonna try to sucker punch me with some garbage. Now I'm asking about the music, bro. I want to know the culture, the bars that you put in. That's what I believe is still there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let everybody else do that garbage. This is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So this mixtape is giving back to that.
Yeah. So I want to also tell you, like, that's another thing that happened in the resurgence in the pandemic. A lot of people realize here we can have our own shows, because not to toot my own horn again, but you said the show's about me or whatever. But I started a show with the Super Heroes after we won our trophy over here at 4 Bar last year. I'm gonna go off a little bit. We won our trophy, and when we won this, we went live together, my team, for the first time. And that was episode 1. Ever since then, we've been going live every Saturday instead of Friday. We go live every Saturday.
Right.
And we got our show where we have our conversation every week. You know what I'm saying? And this becomes content, you know? So
yeah, exactly.
So, and my boy, the regular cat Konvo. See, I need to know his name now, because y'all both.
That's my man DJ. He's DJ.
Yeah, that's the DJ. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No, his name is DJ. Literally.
Him and chopped up. He knows. He's been on the show before. So we got to get y'all on the show, on the Super Heroes show on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing to set that up, bro.
Hey, but y'all rap too? Do y'all rap?
Nah, I put the mic down, but everybody try to get me.
That's not a bad thing. Listen, what I've been telling my fellow rappers is, like, I love when I find people who love rap and they're like, nah, but I don't rap. Like, but I love this. Like, and those are the ones, the listeners, saying, who rap in their heart. You know what I'm saying? And who
That's why I break it down like I do. I know what it's like to have to put your heart into, like, a bar, a whole song. I know what it's like to record a whole song, sit on it, and scrap it. I know what it's like to, and I tell people, and my brother Hate Graham, I don't know if he's still in here, but I know what it's like, and I tell people, I perform in front of 2 people, I perform in front of 2,500 people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I've done all of that. I've just never made it past where we were, and I'm good with that. I'm so comfortable giving back this way, because I'm still giving back.
Shout out to Gemini Brown too, who just entered the building. That's another MC, one of the ill ones, one of the top tier MCs.
Listen,
and he's a great conversationalist. If you're talking about regular conversation, bring him in. He might be a little like a super conversation though. If you bring him in, though, you'll see.
Right. You see, this is dope, because these are a lot of dope people that you know that I wasn't in tune with, and that hopefully they see it. And you know what I mean? Just like you said, your people are saying, all right, this dude he is inviting. You know, he is about the culture. You know what I mean? So these are people that I would love to have conversations with in the future. Hopefully they see that this is something that they would love to be interested in. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know? So talk to us, man. Like, what do you, like? I know what you got coming up, and I know, like, you got the joint dropping, but we was talking about it. Bison is also going to be featured on the Regular Cat Konvo mixtape. I'm so thankful for that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So what so how does this mixtape work? Like, what's happening? Like, you got a plan for how many songs or artists, or can we talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. What I want to do, a brother like you, like, I reached out because I'm going to feature one of your songs, one of the fire joints, and also if you got time to hit the booth for an exclusive freestyle for the joint, it'd be phenomenal, because right now I don't have the lineup yet, but I've been working on it, because I reached out to a lot of people that's down to do it. So I think I'm at the max with that, and I'm just gonna tie in some freestyles to it. But I remember when a mixtape meant something, when everybody had to show their ass, like you wanted to make sure, and that's why I'm letting everybody know. They listen to Bison, they know who you are as an MC, so they know if he's doing his shit. I can't slack, you know what I mean? So everybody's gonna know that's the energy we bring in. We got my brother Bison, we got my man, I reached out to my brother Jamil Honesty. I got my GOAT squad, True Words. I got my man Head of State, I was on board, you know what I mean? My man K Credit. I got bars on board already.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because
so I guess I'm trying to understand, is the mixtape gonna be songs that you choose from projects they have already, or are you wanting it to be new shit, or is it both?
It's both, because if some people have some new, they just released some joints, then we're gonna rock with those. Some people, yeah, but it's gonna be some of both. It's gonna be some stuff that's exclusive to whoever's listening to this mixtape, though. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them most likely hasn't heard all of these joints. Like I got some freestyles from people that they've already been laid, but they haven't been heard yet. You know? So I'm like, listen,
well, bro, to be honest with you, like, I would like to, if it's all right with you, and we're saying this live, but I would like to be more involved and hear what you're already working with, so that because I feel like I have so much to choose from.
Okay.
And not just to choose from. If I want to do something new, like I just want to hear where the vibe.
Where is it? No doubt. You know what? We'll link up after the episode then for sure.
Not only me, like I told you, I got the Super Heru shit, and so I could give you some exclusive shit that's coming for that. And
yeah.
Not only that, that's the Super Heru, that's the rap group I'm in, but then the collective I'm in, Pony. We also got shit, and there's exclusive shit there that's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like I haven't worked on no solo Bison shit at all. Bison's event. It's been all my niggas, like, and we linking up. So there's so much unheard music that is in cooking up. I don't know how soon this mixtape is coming.
Now, it's simmering right now because I'm giving everybody time to submit. That's why I've been reaching out to everybody.
Well, shit, not knocking anybody else, but I'm about to give you some shit that's like, you know what I mean? Like, we about
the energy I want, because everybody's gonna feel like they gotta be on.
We about to step in here like it's us, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, that's the energy I want, because that means everybody's gonna bring that energy. Like my crew, you like, trust me, you're gonna see my squad bring with this joint. And then I got, like I said, I'm reaching out, like it's gonna be dope. But only barsmen, I told everybody, this is what I grew up loving. I don't want, and there's nothing fluff here. There's nothing. You know what I mean? None of that's gonna be it.
To give you just a little more insight to, with the Bison's Revenge, how you asked me, like, how did you figure out how to go from, like, singing to rapping to it's because, like, I really learned what good song making is and how to make a good song. You know what I'm saying? So when my cousin told me he wanted me to do this golden era shit, he told me after I had it done, he was like, dawg, I didn't think you was gonna make songs and have hooks and have all this. He's like, I thought you were just gonna rap, and the hook is a rap, and it's just rap, and it's just rap. Like, and I love that too. Not knocking anybody, just rap, because bars are important, but
absolutely,
when I do something, it's like the bars have to be important, but it also has to make a beautiful song, a phenomenal song. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, you're not just writing a rhyme. You're crafting. There's you know what I mean? Be crafting. That's what it is. It's not just 16s, hooks, 16s. You know what I mean? You put work into that, man. And that's what it's about, man. Listen, tell them once again, how can they get to your music, bro? Let them know where it's at, man.
Yo. First off, follow me, Bison FC, Bison.FC on Instagram. I'm really not on all of the socials, and Rob probably gonna be mad at me. Like, I'm really just on IG. I'm not popping like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm part of the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So you can find me there. Link in my bio. That'll lead you to everything I basically have done. And maybe we may do a greatest lost tapes one day where I release a bunch of stuff no one's ever heard. But for now, I got Bison's Revenge. Released last year. You know what I mean? And it's on every platform that you could find. Any type Bison's Revenge. And I would love for you to listen to the whole album from start to finish, because it's really just one piece. If you watch it,
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
The album has been on repeat, bro. Like that was just the song to come into. I've heard the whole album beginning to end multiple times, and that's why I said I've been able to sit with it.
So
and I've loved it. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you confirmed that. But I was really talking to anyone else. Like,
word.
Please listen. Go ahead, write to realize if you like, or don't judge. Those are some of the best ones. But if you got time and you got like 40 minutes or so, just let it play from start to finish, because we actually made it to where all those songs became one whole song.
And that's what it is. And that's one of the things. One of my favorite MCs of all time, Master Ace. That's what he will always do. He makes an album that's so cohesive from beginning to end. It's a story from everything, you know. And that's what Bison's Revenge is. Bison's Revenge is an album you can throw on when you doing your yard work, you in the gym, you on your way to work, you doing your errands. This is the stuff I've been doing all week, going to and from work to it, running around, you know what I mean? So honestly, and when you put it on, for me,
yeah,
like I said, the production brings me in. The intro brought me in because the intro was nice and subtle, you know. And then it's like it relaxes you, and then you come back like, okay, and then like you just come in, and like I said, you gave me the vibe, and this is a credit to you, because DVL is Christ is somebody I used to love, this harmonizing and this flow. So I go and rap seminar, I say yeah when I said that, so he knows what I'm talking about with that. Okay. But like I said, you bring it back to bar work and like boom, like, so it's different than that, and I loved it. And this is why I wanted to have you on immediately, like from hearing it. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, I know you got a superhero too, because I see the character right behind you. Like that's
my logo, the regular cat Konvo. You know what I mean?
I already that's why I knew the intro. That's the childhood coming of age. As you go through the album, you also hear skits from when I was 15 from the tape that he found, where I'm like, yo, this Bison, yo, all these rappers who think they can beat me just because I'm 15. I don't know if you heard. Yeah, like I was like, fuck. I didn't heard. Like, but and then at the, you know, when we go all the way to the end, and I'm like, yo, I'm a dog. You know, that's the way it ends. It's like, it's really just telling a dream from a childhood, bro, that just grows to the end, bro. And that's why I know homies like you gonna get it, dog. Like you're gonna, because you're superhero right there. Like that's your alter ego right there. I'm with
it. Exactly. I'm just that regular cat that love him, and that's you know, people call me the cat. You know what I mean? I love that, man, because like, you know, that stemmed from when my man was like, somebody asked me when I did a bus trip to Skazu's show. At the Blue Note, you know what I mean? He always give me props for that. Somebody's like, are you a producer? Are you a manager? You know, I was like, nah, I'm just a regular cat that love hip hop, man. And I'm going to put it on for the culture any way I can. And it just stuck. And I was able to bring it to life. Just like you said, my superheroes come to life. And now, shout out to the rap, everybody, the logos is going to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's catching on because it's inviting. Just like, you know, me.
What you doing tomorrow night, man?
Gee, what's tomorrow? Oh man, I got some film things. What's up? Where you at? What's good? Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. You know, you know what I'm saying?
On your own show. How about that?
I love that. Listen, that's never happened to me. Never happened to me.
No, I'm playing with you. But look, every Saturday the Super Haru Show, we do it at the same time, 9 o'clock, and I love it on. I just so happen to be hosting tomorrow. We usually alternate hosts. You know? Okay. And it's always. So you gonna be on your IG joint too? What's that?
And let everybody know how they can get to tap into your show.
No, it's right here. It's right here.
Thank you. Let them know. I'm tapping in, bro.
Hold on. Let me tag Super Haru here.
Yeah. Put it in there. Let's drop it in so everybody can follow that and know. You know.
Super Haru, 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Word. I'm tapped in. I'm in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hit it up, bro. And if you're in the building, just we'll pull you in, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, man. Listen, that's an honor, man. You don't understand what I get out of this. This is what I get out of it. I love this, to connect with dope people in the culture, and you know what I mean. Just it's genuine, bro. You know what I mean? It's organic, it's genuine. I'm thankful for that. And once again,
likewise.
Thank you for being open to being part of my show. The mixtape that's coming, the first one. Somebody already told me I gotta get ready for a second one. I'm like, bro, I'm still bubbling on. Can I get this going first? Like, don't do that to me. You know what I mean? Like, why you get? Don't people get crazy. You know what I mean?
If you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna have an influx of music, bro. Like I know at least from my camp.
And I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I could only imagine what might come later. You know what I mean? It might be 2 or 3.
I love it. Because, and also, like I said, the music is also on our radio station. You know, you can tune in because you'll hear your music on there too, bro. Our station's on Live 365, Regular Cat Radio. It's 24/7 hip hop. No commercials. Sherrocker's always tuned in to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and what I do, if you find songs you don't like, hit me up.
I haven't listened to radio in a while, but if cats like you is on radio, I will get back on it. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta get tuned in. That's it. You know what I mean?
You the link and all that. Like I say, you tap in 24/7 hip hop. I tell everybody, this is a song on it you don't like. Tell me like, yo, cat, that joint was rocking. Right. We want to curate it to our listeners.
Especially if you're playing our music, like we could submit music to you. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's on there. Listen, me and my brother DJ, the one that you've been tapped in, he's the one that gets the station. Our station is 24/7. Like we just trust me.
How do y'all manage that? How does it? What you mean 24? You just got an unlimited playlist?
No, we got music. DJ, you don't understand. Before I met him, his playlist of music that everything is purchased too. I might add, like for the 99.9% of the music, he purchases the music himself and loads it to our station. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we do it. This is how we've been putting on. This is how he's been putting on for the culture. And we do it together. So
damn, I feel bad. I see it. It's been that way for almost. Yo, damn. I'm feeling like shit right now, B. Damn. Like that. Nah.
Listen, you're gonna have that link, bro. And I appreciate it because here's the thing. I know now from this point on, we got another listener. We got another listener.
Yeah, you definitely gotta listen. And me, homie's like, yo, the last, because I know the homie DJ, he's been on this. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yo, everything's just connected on its own. Like,
just linking up.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm so thankful for this, man. Listen, we got my brother Bison here.
Thank you.
Tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock for his show because I'm definitely tapping in. I'm going to be a part of that. And we're going to talk more about everything he got going on and his crew as well. Bison, thank you, bro, for your time.
Love you guys, man. Love you guys. The show is dope. Don't stop, bro.
Absolutely, bro. We're going to talk, man. Be safe. Word. Listen, man, that was a phenomenal episode, bro. I love everything about this, man. It's beautiful. This is what hip-hop is about. Dope artists like Bison, dope contributors to the culture like myself, like my brother DJ. This is what it is, man. And you see how we connect there? It's all organic. It's natural, man. But like I was telling y'all, the mixtape is coming. I got everybody that I've reached out to has immediately said yes. It was just it's great for me. It's a great feeling to know, like, the people that's already down. Shout out to my brother Jay Gomes out of Waterbury. Everybody knows Slick Talk New York, Slick Talk Connecticut. He gets busy. He immediately sent me the song. He's writing freestyle on like fresh for it. Shout out to my Ghost Squad. My brother True Words sent me some exclusives. I got exclusives. Trust me. This is hopefully going to be the first of many because it's already simmering. Everybody's like wanting to get on it. Then on top of that, they ready for a sequel before the first one is dropping. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be dropping, and I'm just simmering. I'm getting all the songs together. How we gonna do it? You know, trust me. And this is gonna be available through the website, theregularcatconvo.com, and also you'll be able to hear it through our radio station, which is through Live 365 Regular Cat Radio. All right. Once again, I love it. It's going to be dope. Shout out to everybody's here. Shout out to the Ghost Squad. Shout out to my brother DJ. You was here for the whole episode. Bison, thank you for your time, brother. Thank you for connecting. Showrock, thank you for putting me in connections with Bison. You know what I mean? And I'm just a regular cat. Like I always tell you, I'm just a regular cat that loves hip-hop, man. And this is why I do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to tap in with me next week, same time, 9 o'clock. I got another dope episode. But before we do that, I just want to leave us on one joint, you know, another Bison joint before we head out. I know a lot of times after you go live, the sound don't always be that good, but we're going to get what we can get out of this, all right? Yeah. Shout out to my brother Bison.
Yeah, I'm just holding my heater, rolling my weeder, smoking my reefer, only fun cheaper, no won't die, we just multiply, re-up El Placa, we moving back, boy, I am D-Club. I was holding on a beaker. Yeah, now I'm holding double D, cuz the black and white party is all zebra. Fuck with me, bro, but you wouldn't sleep, boy. You anger by your small friend. Anger got me all red. Anger to your forehead, anger to your heart dead. I ain't a stranger to this bullshit. Lock enemies in the chamber inside my fortress. Yes, and my game is just looking gorgeous. She put niggas in danger wearing a short dress. She be doing the thing, man. Oh, yeah, she
Come on, DJ, trust me on that.
I hit the floor and checking a Corvette. That niggas want a war, I bring it to your doorstep. Yeah, you can't afford the tech, you're all in debt. I tell them say no more when they talking with threats. Then I call the wolves, tell them get around. They will shoot the glove up, better count them down. They will come for the king or whoever wears the crown. We are from the hard nuts, we ain't get no Catholic gap. So why you call it law, nigga? Why you call it law? Some niggas want it war, nigga. Some niggas want it war. Some niggas want it war, nigga. Some niggas want it war, nigga. I don't want it. That know me, LA dog, nigga, bitch, all rats, don't call the law, cause dog, I ain't with all that. It's mafia rules and fools that choose to disobey, get stuck in the tomb with wounds from tools that niggas spray. 1911s, AKs and ARs, that niggas call the law, the same day I spray off. Niggas wanna war, I play chess, can play law. Lost in the truth, my Smith shoot like JR. I ain't with nothing but savages.
Let's go.
Consider them niggas all war strategists. We got the bombs, we using them as a catalyst.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Ken and Market, I appreciate y'all.
I'm killing the first, even in the fist fight like 1-2, I'll slump you. Read the art of war by Sun Tzu, so fuck me. I thought I won't tell them get around. This is
what hip-hop sound like, yo.
Or whoever wears the crown. We ain't from the hard nuts. We ain't get no Catholic gap. So why you call it love, nigga? Why you call it law? Some niggas want it raw, nigga. Some niggas want it raw. Some niggas want it raw, nigga. Some niggas want it raw, nigga. I don't want it raw, nigga.
Oh my God.
This is what hip-hop is supposed to sound like. Bison, thank you for this music, brother. This is what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. And I just want to thank y'all for being here on a Friday. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all was with my brother, Bison, and me on a regular cat convo. Join us next Friday, 9 o'clock, same time. I'm going to drop who the guest is going to be early next week. But once again, I'm going to continue to let y'all know how this mixtape is coming, when it's going to drop, and everything, all right? Thanks, everybody, for being with me, man. I appreciate y'all. Stay up. Be safe. Enjoy your Juneteenth weekend. All your fathers, including myself, fathers, have a great, safe Father's Day weekend. We are around here. We doing what we got to do, all right? I love y'all, man. Be safe. Peace. You hear that? Yeah. Oh, all right. Y'all be safe, man. Have a good one, man. I wrote slowly. I know you don't know me. You should get